Hey, happy Sunday. Welcome to more Ultima 5 here on Retro Battle on the Lady Aileros channel. I'm Kat, I'm your host, and hopefully this will go well. First thing I preemptively rebooted the router before I came online. So we should be okay with our stream rate, she says, and then waits for Murphy to prove her completely wrong. And we've got ourselves some walkthroughs and stuff because today is stealth mission day. And I'm really bad at stealth games. That's why I call it Metal Gear. Metal Gear! If anybody's ever played Metal Gear Solid, I think it's a Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear. One of the Metal Gear games was famous for you had to like sneak around with a box over your head. That's like the like I think I want to say Metal Gear Solid, but don't quote me on that because I've really never played those games because I'm really bad at them. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can sneak through Blackthorn's castle with a box over our head. That would be too easy. We could get the badge and sneak through Blackthorn's castle that way, but that would also kill our karma. And then we would not be worthy enough to save Lord British from whatever hubris Lord British has gotten himself into. So, thirsty today. Perhaps should not have had essentially a charcuterie plate for lunch. Where's that? All right, I have a walkthrough over here. So yeah, I mean that's the plan is to because we went to the underworld and we tried to get the what do you call it? Mystic armor. And we got someplace and we got our butts kicked and turns out we needed the crown. So I have a walkthrough over here. The iPad has to be plugged in because I forgot to charge it last night because yeah. And we're going to attempt, because I guess the idea is you have to sneak around the castle, not get caught by the guards, and steal Lord British's crown out of the castle. How dependent we are. I know, right? It's just, well, it's just not something I think about. Now that I don't use this as much, I don't use this iPad as much as I used to, and I just don't think about having to charge it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I need it today. So, yeah, that's a thing. Oops. But yeah, so let's pop over. We can chit-chat. Beep. Oh, okay. It booted. I booted it somehow. Okay. I booted it when I wasn't even looking. Go me. Input. Normally I like to do this before I boot the game. But hey, whatever. We'll take it. Okay, mouse not going to do anything. So when we left, we had discovered that going into the base, we discovered a few things. One, there are words of power that we need to find to get into all of the dungeons. And I totally looked them up online. B, we are actually just fine level-wise for getting down there. The trick is, oops, that we tried to do things way before we were supposed to. And that, that did not work out for us very well. Alright, I think everybody at this point? Yes. So somebody's gonna get a buttload of experience. Yes, watch, I just put you on. That's why I'm behind. Because I couldn't be arsed to put you on until... You in the sea serpent suit, get over here. So I can, like, destroy you. So apparently we left ourselves in kind of a spot, it looks like. No, Nessie is playing you know, Nessie is hanging out offshore so that we don't, you know, attack her. Which, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to tangle with my party either, but, such is life such is life on Britannia. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you run into the Avatar and her party. And then your life just kind of sucks. Sorry, I keep forgetting I basically get like 2 attacks in a row at this point. So how is everybody? Is everybody enjoying their if you're in the States, you have a nice long weekend? Most people do anyway. I do. I'm trying to do a little relaxing. Not going very well. I'm not good at relaxing. It's one of my big failures. I just can't, like, chill and relax. Alright. He needs 32. I think everybody's where they need to be at this point. Goodbye! Searching the multiverse. I mean... Dude, it's right freaking in front of you. Shark ran away because a bunch of people started throwing axes at it. Think I can hit this one? I can hit this one. Hell, sure, yeah. I mean, what doesn't show up at the garage giveaway? Like, really? I mean, we've had Atari stuff at the garage giveaway. Gasp shock. Nah, Atari people are cool. The ideological wars of retro game or retro computing. Whee! Hello! Alright. You, I can get away with, make go away. You, I will also make go away. Meow, good afternoon. The game was made for Apple. Nobody can find it. I mean, have you talked to 4 a.m.? I mean, I guess if 4 a.m. can't find it, like if 4 a.m. can't find it, nobody can find it. Where's my map? This is Blackthorn's Island. Yes, this is Blackthorn's Island. I need to figure out where Blackthorn's castle is on Blackthorn's Island. But this is where we want to be. Ah, there's Blackthorn's castle on Blackthorn's Island. Alright, let's save here. And let's pop over here. Okay. If captured, you will lose a companion permanently erased from the party. I recommend saving very frequently, past a couple of guard NPCs. Okay. There's a Twitter thread where people are stumped. Fun. Either that or what I should do. Do I have enough gold to do that? I wonder how stupid it is to leave all my people at an inn and try to do this solo. Or pick up a couple of, like, completely useless party members that I can, like, let go. Alright. The way to avoid the guards. There's no I in team, right? Magic carpets. They only move on every other move you make. That means sometimes it may pay to wait till they move and you can run right by them. Okay. First objective is to get... So they have to touch me. This isn't a line of sight thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't get caught. That's easy. So I take it these guys are idiots. Okay. Climb into level 2. 2 north. Okay. It's like Load Runner? Yeah, exactly. 2 north, 2 east, south, find door. Is that a dude on the ladder? I think that's a dude on the ladder. I almost... Someone coming? Ah, yes, I see that. Oh, I see where it is. I see where it is. I see the little spot. Okay. And climb to level 3. Yes, we'll save here. I almost probably should have watched this done, because I'm a visual learner. I probably should have watched somebody do this. Search north, unlock, and head north to the stairs. Okay. Whoa! That's a lot of friends. Okay. Search north and head north to the stairs. You'll have to detour around the magic ball. Congratulations, you're on the... Okay. Okay, so we're on the roof. Yay! We're gonna have to cast a gate cast spell, but that's okay. Circle to the south and go to the room in the center. Use a skull key. Oh shoot, do we have skull keys? Yes, we do. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah, we're working on the crown. Circle south and go to the room in the center. Okay. Use a skull key to unlock it. Magic lock? Yes, it is a magic lock. Okay. Is that the crown? The crown of Lord British. Alright. Okay, so it wants me to go back out, but we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something stupid. Yes, we're going to save the game. And I believe exit is not a skill. Exit is not a spell. As I scroll back through, I really wish this had like. The problem is all these FAQs are like text files. Well, they are text. They're not like text files. They are text files, which means there's really no good way without. Oh shit. Let's do this. Pause. Gate travel. Gate travel. Gate travel. Which one is gate travel? That's blank. Yes. My goal. Well, see, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I looked this up too. Where is it? There's a spell called gate travel. I've IZ stats, so it's paused. But I completely forgot to write down which one it was. So we're going to do this. All right, Google. This should tell me Ultima 5. I should really go find the I should go find the keyboard for this. Podcasting gate travel. Yes. How? Yeah. How do I? Yes, but how do I? Just tell me how to mix it. Oh, okay. Ah, here, found it. Is that what it is? Valres pour? Critical for trick. Yeah, that's probably it. Good afternoon, 48K. Oh, no! Stupid iPad. AFH, yeah. So. Ash. Pearl, yeah. Ash Pearl. What's it called? It is. Oh, G. Okay. Vas. Rel. Pour. And I need Ash. I need Pearl. How do I not have any pearls? How do I not have any pearls? Ginseng, garlic, salt, moss. Shoot. Alright. We're boned. Yeah, I don't have any frickin' pearls. You know what? So much for karma. Yeah, I'm not sure how I don't have any pearls. Considering how much time I've spent buying reagents. Okay. Z stats. Yes, pearls to swine. Yes, yes. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Yes, black pearls are used for ranged attack spells. Why do I not own any, though? That's... What I'm confused is how do I not own any when I've got like 8,000 of every other reagent on the planet? Oops. I'm just looking for my, thingy-mabobber. Okay. Alright, got the castle and the room setting skull key, get the crown, carpet, and then fly straight down. Get back to the north stairs now and climb down. Okay. Yes, the Black Pearl is a very fast ship. Alright, C stats. Go south to find the secret door again, unlock it, and climb down. I actually have not seen any of those movies. Believe it or not, I don't know why. I've just never like that whole franchise never did anything for me. All right, I see where the secret door is. Go to north and climb down. Doors ahead require a normal key. Oh yeah, this sucks. I am not 100% sure how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, battle is lost, whatever. Okay, this is like kind of stupid. I cannot believe I don't own any of the damn stupid pearls. I almost want to let them come in. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to get through the guards at the very bottom there. That's a good... Can I cast Blink? What do I have mixed? What is Blink? In 4. I don't think I have Blink. And I don't think I can mix Blink either, because I bet Blink needs a stupid pearl, too. I don't even know what some of these are. Yeah, I know it's in pour. I just don't think I can mix in pour. Because I'm pretty sure in pour requires a blood pearl, which, you know, we've discovered that... Yeah, it would be nice to unmix stuff. Alright. Oh, spider silk and blood moss? Okay, we got that. What is it? In pour? In pour. Spider silk, blood moss, 2. Ah! Nope. All right. Okay. We are now playing Benny Hill. Remember how I said I was really bad at Metal Gear games? Also, like, this is when I miss multiple save files. Alright, I was hoping maybe there was a secret door in here, but I guess not. Did he saw it off? Hopefully he sawed it off. Oh, sweet! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes, thou wishest to leaveth. And get our butts on the boat. Yes! They went to sleep. I have the crown. I did it! Alright, so we need the scepter. Ahoy! Alright, let's find some place to heal. And by which I mean let's go to Britannia and stay at the Britain and stay at the inn. Okay, so we've got the crown. And we needed the crown for something. Well, we needed the crown to go into the, to get the mystic arms and the mystic armor. I feel like we're also probably getting to the point where we can kill, we need to kill Shadow Lords. Where the... I think that's one of mine. Okay, I mean, getting into one fight is better than getting into 3 fights. And I'd rather fight these. Oh, right, you need the shards. You're right, you're right, you're right. You are correct, and I think I knew that. And the shards are- let me guess, the shards are in the dungeons. Names I can get. 'Cause I'm totally cheating. And using a fac. Whoops. But I feel like the shards are in the dungeons. Okay, so this... Alright, so I have the crown, the scepter, and the amulet. Oh, I can't cast Fazrelpor any... Oh, I have to be level... I think I have to be level 8 to cast Fazrelpor anyway. Yeah, I figured the shards were in the underworld. Okay, first things first. We're going to go buy a bunch of frickin' pearls. We're going to make the beeline up to you and buy us some pearls, assuming there's not a Shadow Lord in town. But yeah, I think I have to be level 8 and I'm only level 7, so I actually can't cast Gate Travel quite yet. No, we're not going to. Stupid Shadow Lords. Because we're not going to get caught flat-footed like that again. We got out of that, but, we're not going to rely on luck like that. We're not gonna go through that again. Yeah, you do. That's what I thought. You need to be at level 8 to cast Gate Travel, and I'm not there yet. So, Gate Travel wouldn't have helped us anyway, because I wasn't high enough level. But we got there. We got there. I like that it won't let you use Blink to get Blink past the guards, because that'd be like the... That's like... Oh, get. Alright. Ignite a torch. I mean, I guess spending some time racking up some more money to buy more reagents is not a terrible idea. Because I would like the scepter, because the scepter basically is a dispel spell. The crown does something too. The crown is... I can't remember what the crown does. Which is silly, because I know I need, like... I know when we got to under Hithloth, we got to the end of Hithloth last stream, and we found out we got to a part in the FAQ where it said, and you need to put the crown on, and I was like, well, oops. Ouch, I gotta sit up. Back says you will sit up now. Oh, 1. Of course. Oh, no, I said open. The crown key and the ancient is okay, so it's N, it's negate magic. Which is stupendously useful. Ah, spook. Oh, no, I didn't. Hi, I would like a room. Okay, you can wear it over your armor. Okay. It's a tinfoil. I mean, that is it's the game equivalent of a tinfoil hat. Oh, fine. We'll do this. We'll do it this way. Tinfoil hats work just as well. Yeah. I assume it negates magic. Does it? So, question. Does it negate magic for your enemies and you, or just your enemies? Because I know that was the big thing with using negate magic in 4, was it worked for everybody. So it was a super double-edged sword, because you couldn't, like, heal yourself or do any magic yourself if you had a negate magic field up. I mean, we'll take it. Hi. Drop stuff. Give us stuff. As long as we can't get into Britain and stay at the inn, we might as well do this. Alright, this isn't so bad. Once you get rid of the ones that have ranged weapons, it's not so bad. Yeah, I almost think we want to be level 8 before we go into the underworld, just because I think I want gate travel, because that's definitely using exit. Saved our skins a whole bunch of times in Ultima 4 when we were trying to get out of dungeons. That was for sure a thing. And I definitely want to mess with that. Alright, fine. We should be able to one round, not even one round him. Trolls is... I just cannot believe I missed buying an entire reagent, unless it wasn't in you, at which point we need to figure out where the pearls are and go get them. As well as check on our supply of and knock spells. The info I read, yeah, it's... We'll do science. We'll do science! Yay! Alright. Go away, guard. Nobody likes you. I do, however, like you. I wish to sell. I do like to keep a few around, just in case. Alright. Yeah, save the game. And ready. Large shield. Ready. Small shield. Ready. So I have a large shield. I wish I could scroll through, like, my pay. So I have a large shield, has a large shield, has a large shield, small shield, small shield. Okay, I need 2 more large shields. Oh, wow. Excellent condition. Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. I wonder how, like, it decides which dialogue option you get from whether you get the positive or the negative. Yes, let's tank up on rations. All right. Yes, I would like to rest for the night. And the day. It has been a long couple of days. We're going to take a long rest. We're going to sleep for like 16 hours. It's going to be amazing. Like me on Friday. I came home and I fell asleep on the sofa, and I woke up on the sofa, and I just immediately moved the whole sleeping operation to the actual bed. Stupid Shadow Lords! I need reagents! Stupid Shadow Lords! mean, money is good, but... Alright, so we need... So for the scepter, it is a bit easier to do this after you've killed the Shadow Lords. But on the other hand, finding the scepter helps you get the items to kill them. The alternative is to have a bunch of and grab spells when you go in the underworld. Alright, actually, Spider doesn't give you silk. It's like, so that, there's an NPC in Destiny called the Spider, and he does a lot of, like, trading for, like, materials for other materials. So, yeah, when you say that, it, like, actually kind of makes me giggle. Okay, so Minnock is Skull Keys, right? I want to go tank back up on Skull Keys. Yeah, I definitely want to go tank up on Skull Keys, because I know we're going to need them. So that might not be a bad thing to do here. So we need... No, Oh, excuse me. Silk can be found in spider caves. I mean, in Minecraft, you take your little sword and you can, like, sword spider webs to get string. Sometimes the most effective way to get to strings. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of friends. That is a whole lot of friends. But that's okay. We need XP, like, whoa bad. Skeleton keys don't open everything. But they open a lot of doors, and I know from what I'm hearing, I know there's a lot of doors in the surprising low one. There's a lot of doors in the underworld that are magically locked. Can't imagine how that happened. Gee, why would things in the underworld, where it's already scary and where all the powerful stuff is, need to have doors that are magically locked? And now all of you are just melee orcs. And very dodgy orcs, apparently. Wow. Now we're getting a little better. Little bloody smears on the ground. But you can, but I know there's only one place to get skeleton keys. A quantum computer. Nah, I just need a magic axe. And hey, we'll take money and sellable items like any day of the week. Snack friend. Snake not friend. But easy XP. Alright. Giant rats! Which I can one-shot a lot of the time. My friends can't one-shot them, but I can one-shot them. Okay, some of my friends can one-shot them. Ah! It super helps if you can actually put the cursor in the right spot. I can see where, like, in Ultima 6, mouse support would be awesome, because you could you can click on the thing you want to kill. Instead of trying to maneuver a cursor around and, you know, missing half the time. Alright, Skelly, die. Alright, a gold. Gold, okay, gold. I mean, honestly, gold is fine. Gold is aggressively fine. How far in the game have I gotten? I have done all of the shrines, and I have the crown and the sandalwood box. Right now we're making a quick run up to Minnock to get skull keys, and get a little bit of money so we can tank up on pearls. And then we need to think about getting the scepter and the amulet. So, a third of the way through, maybe? Because then we have to kill the Shadow Lords, and then we have to go down into the underworld. Kids eat. So we're plugging away at it. I'm thinking maybe when school lets out I can play it more than, 6 hours a week. I've been playing U5, just guys. Yeah, that would be. Is it what platform are they playing it on? Just curious. I'm always interested in, like, other people who are doing stuff like this and how they're doing it. Alright, that worked too. That wasn't quite how I expected that to go, but hey, we'll take it. Because I'm still toying with playing U4 on the NES just to see some of the differences, even if I don't finish it. I really feel like every frickin'... Okay. I'm looking down at a map. The map is propped up on the table next to me. He is a DAW, so he's using music patch. Oh, fun. Yeah, I mean, that's like a, there are differences between the different versions, which is pretty cool also. Oh, right, you have to go along. You have to get snuck up on some by a giant rat. Because we are going to be looking at DOS when we get to Ultima 6, obviously. That's a this summer project. Is there a reason why none of you can hit him, but you're hitting everything but him? Like, really? This is why we are all using ranged weapons and none of y'all fire into melee anymore, ever. My magic characters, ah! We should be using magic! Magic is expensive! You have to use this axe until we figure our lives out. Sorry, not sorry. I need higher dex. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot. Okay. Game is the same. Yeah, DOS with the VGA patch is just gonna give you... That's what I've heard about 4. That's why I'm toying with playing 4 on the NES, because it's different. And I have an NES, I just need to get an SD cartridge thingy-mabobber. You can grind for stats at levels until you level down. Oh, okay, yeah, well... Probably should be... Is this... Yeah, this is, I think, where we want to be, yeah. These guys will take a huge chunk of change. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, I mean, we're like level 6 and 7 at this point. Okay, we need to hide from the guards while we wait for this dude to come back from lunch. Or dinner, or whatever time of the day it is. Lunch. Hide from the guard behind the bed. I'm hiding under the bed from the guard! Alright, perfect. Hi. Alright. So... This is the reagent shop. So, I'm real interested... I think this... Oh no, this is the healing temple. Isn't it? Yeah, this is the healing temple. Reagents is something different. This is healing. The Apple II... Okay. The Apple II version is what I played as a kid. U3 and U4 NES are really good. U5 NES is a mess because they tried to use a scale-bound version of the engine. Oh, yeah. Go away. Nobody likes you. Weapons... Like, I seriously, like, this game needs Benny Hill music. This game, like, absolutely needs Benny Hill music because you spend so much time dodging guards. I like the U3 NES U4. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to do 7, 8, and 9. I've not heard a whole lot of good stuff about Ultima 7, 8, and 9. So I haven't really figured out yet. U6 NES is a great... And that's the thing, like, I hear... Like, I know, at least for part of 8 and I think 9, Garrett was kind of phoning it in because they were working on Ultima Online at the same time. I think it was Ultima Online that they were working on at the same... Jeez, oh man! Time. The Sega Master System. I do not own a Sega Master System, and I cannot even imagine how much a Sega Master System runs on the aftermarket market. Yeah, I mean, that's... These are problems for future me. Present me has, needs to, get some pearls and get through this game, and then also not streaming this because it's going to be a teaching raid, and teaching raids are really boring to watch because you spend most of your time listening to someone explain the encounter. But I am taking my, finally after all this time, taking my fancy 8 GB video card out for a spin on the Windows side of this machine, and I'm doing my first PC Destiny raid. So yeah, I'm going to be raiding at 60 frames a second. It should be fun. I was messing around with it earlier and a little bit last night, and I've messed around with it before. I just 60 FPS versus 30 FPS, like it's like night and day. U4 SMS look like the computer version. Oh, okay. I mean, these are good things to know. Because I do, because the thing about this is, you do have to have some planning ahead because you have to go find disk images and you have to... test said disk images and make sure that they work. See also the beginning of this adventure. Where, that's not what the Codex Island is supposed to look like. Really? Oops. But yeah, those are definitely, I mean, 6 is not a super future me problem. I think I'm amused when they miss and hit something else. Like, that amuses the bejeebers out of me for some reason. And sometimes they can't hit the broadside of a barn. Sometimes my party is made up of Imperial stormtroopers. The FM towns, all U4 looks better than the Master System. Like I would, if somebody offered me a I wouldn't turn down, like if somebody said, hey, I found this in my closet, in my attic, and I don't know what it is, do you want it? Yes. But there's really there's only a couple of games, like, I would mess around with Ultima. Phantasy Star, I love the first Phantasy Star. It is such a good RPG. That is something I would really like to do. But that one I would almost have to do in emulation, just because getting a copy of Phantasy Star and a Sega Master System is probably way outside of my budget. But, oh, I mean, and not just because it has a cat. Hit C once. Master Systems. Oh yeah, Ultima 4 and Phantasy Star are probably cash. Oh yeah, I'm sure. You know what's kind of depressing? I remember when you could go out on, like, eBay and, like, all this stuff was, like, you know, $5. You know, you're gonna pay more for shipping than you are for the actual thing, because people were just like, get it out of my life, I don't care how much. And now it's turned into a thing, and everybody thinks that they can get like $1 zillion for their old consoles. Like, I kind of wish back in like the early 2000s when I looked at some of this stuff, I'd have like had the scratch to buy it. I mean, I'm lucky I have what I have, but most of it's, you know, the stuff that I had when I was a kid. The kid up the street from us had a Master System, so I've definitely played one. As a matter of fact, I think I remember him showing me Phantasy Star and being really cool, like, that's really cool. But the Nintendo, the 3D dungeons in Phantasy Star, like, I'd never seen anything like that. I remember seeing that and being like, that's a lot. And now that's like, first person is all we do. It's turned to a thing where I know, right? It's like, I will clean it. And that's like, you know, when even my sister, when I, you know, she's like, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sell the thing. I'm gonna clean it and I'm gonna take care of it and I'm gonna use it. And at some point, I will teach my nephew how to play the stuff. The 3D glass. I don't think I have them anymore because I think they fell apart. But we had Rad Racer, so we definitely had the 3D glasses for the Nintendo. Because we had Rad Racer. I definitely remember that. I'd have to go down and look. Down in the closet in one of my downstairs. I think it's in the front hall closet. I have the box that the Nintendo was in the attic that has, if they're anywhere, they're in that box. But I really think they just kind of fell apart. I assume the ones for the Master System worked about as well as the ones for the NE for Rad Racer, which is to say, really not at all. Or maybe I just had issue. Like, I've never gone to like a 3D movie or anything like that. I think the closest to like one of those experiences as I've ever had. The Master System. Did they? Okay, yeah, because the Rad Racer ones kind of sucked. The closest I've ever gotten to one of those theater experiences, I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 we went to go see. And I don't know if, you know, one of the theaters around here has something called D-Box seats, and they're like, the seats move and like rumble and give you like that, you know, that kinetic sense. So, fun fact. If you buy the row right behind the D-Box, you get quite a bit of the rumble and some of the benefits without having to pay the exorbitant price. So we got a little bit of the D-Box experience without having to pay D-Box prices. which is kind of cool. But yeah, when I was, I definitely never went to a 3D movie or anything like that when I was a kid. Captain EO. Yeah, we did not see Captain. I think when we went, I don't think Captain EO was actually there yet when we went to Epcot. When we went to Epcot as a kid, I know the Living Seas was there because that was the one my mom really wanted to see. I know we did World of Motion because my dad was into cars and he wanted to see, and that was so good. I know we did Journey into Imagination, but I don't think Captain EO was there yet, or we didn't go see it. So we did that. We did some of the World Showcase because my mom had been to Mexico, so she wanted to see the Mexico Pavilion, and I wanted to see the Japan and China pavilions. And then Communicore was probably my favorite thing because it had all the the touchscreen computers and the interactive games and stuff, and I was just like, little geek me was in heaven. I know my dad and I went on the whatever the tour, the ride or whatever it was that showed you kind of under the behind the scenes, it showed you all the the giant mainframes running Disneyland. Because I remember seeing that and being like, that is so cool. Because you can tell the nerds early, right? I was 8 or 9 at this point. You saw Avatar? Yeah, I just... I think with... Maybe now it wouldn't, but I always kind of figured with my motion sickness, 3D movies were probably not the smartest idea for me. Oh, IMAX is cool. I have done IMAX. I've definitely I know I saw Star Wars, I think episode 2, one of the prequels, and I can't remember which one. I want to say it was 2. In IMAX at the Carnegie Science Center. I just remember it was wow, that's a lot. But I've also I've been to the ones at the Smithsonian. I've seen the space one. I think I've seen the Blue Angels one. That one's really good. IMAX is a lot of fun. And then at the Carnegie Science Center one is cool because at least back the last time I was there, which was years and years and years ago, but they actually had you could when you were waiting in line, they had the projector behind a glass wall. So you could sit there and you could see how the projector worked, and it was very cool. Yes. Okay, that's why I don't have any pearls, because this person doesn't sell pearls. We need to go find pearls. So I remember that was very, very, very cool. So will you do 20? Yes. All right. Scarbray and Cove. Okay. That's actually not terrible. Oh, okay. Thou canst not carry anymore. Okay. All right. Yes, I am being like incredibly like extra and making like a million spells. At the boss, then they have a massive omni. I know, that's what I want. That's why I said it was, years and years ago. And nobody uses projectors anymore because IMAX like they take regular film and then they like use it sideways, I think is how it was explained. So like there's this like huge rolls and then there's this like it just like there's this beam that goes, it was really cool. All right, let's tank up on okay. Since we're here, it would be rude not to buy like a ton of stuff. Okay, so now we need to go pearl hunting. Scarbray has a death deal on black pearls. Good, because Scarbray's the easiest one to get to. Because I think we can carpet there. I want to say that we can carpet there. Alright, I need the map again. Map. Mappity map. Alright. Nope. iPad. Okay. Six gold a pop. Okay, that's not terrible. I figured they were expensive. Okay, I think I know where I am. I think I know where I am. That is like the rallying cry, which... the rallying cry of someone who is permanently lost. I think I know where I am. So, like, we're missing an entire reagent. Like, I went and got Mandrake and the other thing before I got that. Yeah, oh yeah, you can magic carpet over rivers. I mean, I am kind of picking a few fights just because I do want to have enough for this little escapade. That would probably explain, because if you don't need the pearl for blink, then that's the only like travel spell I've tried to use. So I wouldn't have noticed. Well, we're gonna find out if you can magic carpet over rivers. Here in a second, however. Kill them as they get closer. I have 7 of 8. I only have 20 of the expensive ones. But I have 99 of the cheap ones and no pearls. Oh, I'm sure they look amazing in VGA. Like, I remember when we went from, like, CGA to VGA, and it was like, look at the pretty colors! Because I definitely remember in middle school, playing games that had cyan, magenta, and black as their only, games, like, educational stuff. Your colors were cyan, magenta, and black. And then VGA happened, and it was like, oh wow, there's more colors. Dungeons in U5 or EGA. Yeah, it has been a long time. So I probably don't remember a lot of that stuff, because I remember I was using an Apple II until I went to college. So I went right from Apple IIc to 486 Intel with VGA. So I missed all that stuff in the middle with, like, Hercules cards and, CGA and EGA. I missed all that stuff. I love how everybody's patching them. I mean, look at this. I mean, here I'm playing a game that's been compiled. This is been compiled so I don't have to swap discs anymore. All these little quality of life improvements to these old games is so good. Yeah, Commodore VIC-20 to Commodore Amiga to... I remember playing with an Amiga at some, like, conference I went to when I was in, like, elementary school. And I just remember being really confused because, like, I didn't realize this at the time, that, it's not every computer at the, worked the same way. And it didn't work like the computer I had at home, because the computer I had at home was an Apple. Duh. But, like, 4th or 5th grade me didn't make that connection. It's still EGA? Okay. But I do remember when I first got the 486, I got it for my high school graduation. My dad went to my dad was friends with the IT guys in his school district. And so he's like, what does she need? And they told, they took what the college told them. He went to this seminar. While I was doing all of my freshman placement testing, they had seminars for the parents, and, like, so my dad went to, if your kid is bringing a computer, this is what they need. My mom went to, so your first child is going away to college, this is how to handle it. I was this close to getting a laptop my freshman year, because I remember, I think in February, my dad asked me, he's like, do you think you could type on one of those laptop computers? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, I'm getting a laptop. And then he went to the seminar, and they said, don't get your kid a laptop because they're too easy to steal. So I did not get a laptop. And this was back in, like, 95, so we didn't have like LoJack and stuff. So I ended up with a giant 486 tower and a giant 486, and a big old CRT, a big old Star dot matrix printer, which is still in my parents' attic, and I really should bring it down here one of these days. Hey, Amiga Gamer. Yeah, point it out. I mean, absolutely. So yeah, that was my big adventure, and then My dad's buddy built it custom, so this is back when, you know, you didn't really have. We were just on the cusp of having, like, places you could go to buy machines. So I remember, you know, the night, I got, my dad's friend called him and said, hey, yeah, her, computer's done. And I'm like, go now! And dad's like, all right. My poor parents. Raising a geek is a pain in the butt. And I just remember we got there and I legitimately just like sat down in front of the thing and started playing solitaire like I'd been doing it my whole life. And my dad's friend was like, yeah, he was like, let me show you, and he turns around and I've already like beaten solitaire, and he's like, or she already knows what she's doing and she's fine. But yeah, that was a good time. And that was a good machine. I had that machine for a really long time. I upgraded that machine a couple of times. What in the blue bleeding deuce am I? Because I definitely upgraded it to a Pentium 133. Because that was a big deal. Everybody was like, you have a Pentium! Yes, I have a Pentium. It's very cool. And I definitely put an Ethernet card in it because, Ethernet. I remember. Oh, here we go. I remember when Ethernet was a thing. Oh, right, drawbridge. And I would much rather pass time here than out there where stuff can shoot at me. So yeah, I miss that machine. That's long gone. I'm sure. I think that I had no idea. 15 years ago, even 10 years ago, I had no idea I was going to get into retro computing so hard. Like, I've always liked, playing with emulators and stuff, but even 10 years ago, I had no idea, or I would not have scrapped the 480, the Pentium 133. I'm pretty sure I scrapped it, and I'm pretty sure I probably could have gotten it up and running if I'd have worked pretty hard at it. But such is life. I'm sure we all have stuff that we wished we had. I'm sure we all had stuff we had when we were young that we really wish we hadn't thrown away. I feel like that's a, there we go. I feel like that's a common sentiment in this hobby is, oh, I wish I had the blank that I had when I was a kid. Oh, sweet. Okay. I want my, I can't find my sister's Legos either. And I couldn't because I was looking for my nephew. We had I lost so many DOSBox games. Oh yeah. Yeah, my dad sold the 2C. And he got a 386 for the house because my mom dabbled with email, but then ultimately decided that she wasn't super into emailing me at college because she wanted to hear my voice. So that's why I say, like, this is the computer I had, but it's not the machine. It's the computer I had, but it's not the machine that I had. There you are. Yes, I am made of esoteric reagents, and lots of them. I am 100% taking up on these. Alright, yes. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all of it. Why do I only have 79 spider silk? How did I do that? My mom skipped the 386. We went from Apple to G. I think Dad was just looking for something cheap, and it was just something that his buddy. Because I remember when we went to pick the computer up, like, my dad's friend had, like, a basement with, like, just bench with, like, parts. Like, and he had, like, a pinball machine and a pool table. It was like nerd paradise in his basement. And even, like, at 17, 18, I was like, this is who I want. I want to be this. This is what I want someday. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But yeah, I think it was just like, this is, I think he just threw together something cheap for my dad for something with stuff that they had floating around. And then, and then it was, getting into, and now it's, instead of this doesn't work because it was copy protected and it's a copy, we got into, high mem, low mem, does it have the right graphics, does it have the right does it have the sound blaster settings? Like, it got real, like, I remember my brother he got TIE Fighter, he really wanted to play TIE Fighter, and it was just such a pain in the butt to get it going. What am I doing? I'm using the magic carpet. That is the one thing I remember, is that, God, that was such a pain in the butt to get going. I think that's when I really started, like, being a console gamer. Because I know a lot of people who are, hashtag PC Master Race. But I just always liked something where, like, I know if I buy a game that says PlayStation 4 and I put it in my PlayStation 4, it's gonna work. As opposed to it's better now, as long as you know what you're, like, I know how much, now I know, how much RAM do you have, how much video RAM does it need, how much hard drive space does it need. But when you had to, like, allocate, when you had to, like, rewrite the autoexec.bat to, tell it how to allocate memory. I will allow that because Twitch is being silly. Yeah, the auto exec and config sys and memory management. Oh yeah, that was such a pain. And if you typed the wrong thing, you could, like, really mess yourself up. Because I'm pretty sure that I did occasionally completely mess my thing up. autoexec.old. Config.old. So that you could undo whatever it is you broke. And then Windows 95 came along and it made things a little bit easier. Alright, so we are in a good spot. We have a ton of food, a ton of reagents. We've got skull keys. Guide and walkthrough. Alright. How do you mix and... Do I have... It's the same patch from 20 years ago. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Yeah, I remember when 256 colors was a big deal. Alright, what's in Watch Dungeons? Deceit, Shard of Falsehood, Despise. Person that we're not gonna bother with. Distard, Lord British's Amulet. Wrong, Covetous, Shard of Falsehood. Shame, Passage to Doom. Hithloth, Shard of Cowardice, Mystic Armor and Arms. Doom, already an Underworld, leads to Endgame. So we need to do Deceit, we need to do, Wrong, and we need to do Hithloth. Because we need those shards. Alright. Whoops. Stay. I need like a stand for this. I do have a stand for it, it just takes up too much space. Hithloth, requirements, blank objective, mystic arms, shard of cowardice. Okay. Underworld under Hithloth. Not only the Shard of Cowardice found here, but also the mystic weapons and mystic armor. This is, however, the most dangerous part of the Underworld. Exiting Hithloth, first go to the volcano of the abyss. In the middle, you can find all the mystics by searching, although it damages you. Duh. Follow. There's a line on a map. I have a map. Okay, so we need to get through Hithloth. Despise. Despair, Distard, Wrong. Falsehood, Deceit. Covetous. Oops. Use the codex, use your mount to get there, enters the Hithloth. Oh, wow. Yeah, sometimes things just aren't updated. And it's really irritating. Okay. Deceit is not too hard to find. Actually, Deceit I think is really easy to find. I feel like Deceit was one of the first ones we did back in 4. I gotta stop fat thumbing things. Deceit is okay. Deceit is yes. Okay, I know where they go. Sailing. Board. And board. So Deceit is the one that's on the little tiny island on the other side of the world. On the far side of the world. Which, if you haven't seen Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World, it is actually a really good movie. I saw it in theaters like years and years ago, and it's one of those ones that I would like, when I had cable TV, it was one of the ones like I will watch it if it shows up on like cable. Just for the like very well done naval battles. But yeah, definitely worth a checking. Definitely worth checking out if that kind of thing is your jam. All right, so this is oops. What is this? Okay, this is Moonglow. Okay, we missed. Yes. We missed where we wanted to be by a lot. We overshot by a whole lot. We are way, way, way south of where we want to be. Oops. Around the lighthouse. Alright, where's this? Alright, we're still not where we want to be. And sometimes Britannia is bigger than I think it is. And sometimes Britannia is smaller than I think it is. I think it changes size depending on what I'm trying to do. Alright, so... Go away, sharks! It's just the mountains have nice shading. I mean, you know, it's a thing. People got the graphics back then to do some stuff that you'd be surprised. I mean, look at the Apple too. It's like, wait, you're gonna do color? Yeah, we're gonna do color. Go away, rats. Nobody likes you. Alright, I think this is honesty. Yes, this is honesty. Alright. Or not honesty, deceit. This is deceit. Guides and walkthroughs. Alright. Enter deceit. Ignite a torch. I love how they are, and they all look different, and I like that. Ugh, okay. No! Stop scrolling when I don't want you to scroll. Moongates, the scepter. No, no, no. The crown. Oop. And someday... I wish I could print this out, but it'd be enormous if I tried to print this out. And that would just be silly. Cowardice, hatred, deceit is not too hard to find. Okay. Alright, we didn't use the magic rug. Okay, there's bottomless pit right there. That's cool. Bottomless pit. Ooh. Okay, um that was more than I thought it was gonna be. Probably should have saved, but we're gonna live dangerously. Alright, I think we just leave. Yeah, I think we just leave. Yeah, whatever. Okay! View a gem. You are here. Alright, oh, okay, oh, okay, you know what? Guess what? We actually need to take care of these dudes. I'm not 100% sure. It's like you're looking for VG. I am now 100% sure how you're supposed to hit these dudes. I guess like this? The physics here don't make a whole lot of sense, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, the physics here are goofy at best. I do not understand, occasionally, how collision works in this game. Like, what my weapons collide with versus what they don't, and when they collide with stuff. Whoops, that is super not what I wanted to do there. So, like, how does, it decide when something collides with something else? Okay, cool. So, like, how does it decide that... Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe because I'm used to modern physics. Why don't you shoot this way, since we know that that's gonna work better. You're really the only one that can hit that one. Like, yeah, it's like, how does it decide that, like, you can't shoot there? But you can shoot there. Like, how can I you know... So, like, yeah, how can I... This is probably just going to be more of an exploratory trip. I doubt we're going to finish this today. And I'm not going to save in the middle of a dungeon, because that's, like, a colossally bad idea in pretty much any game. Wonder if there's a way to get to... Are you escaping? Please escape. Please be escaping. Nope, you're not escaping. Jerk. Yeah, this may not be the world's best idea. Oh, fun. Can I hit them? I can hit them! Okay. Sort of. So, I'd say we're not in terrible shape for this. I am definitely going to look up some maps, because, like, it's great to have an FAQ and all. But it's a lot easier for me to follow, like, a picture map. So we're definitely going to go look for some of those for next stream. Passes out! Battle is lost. Entering room. Okay, so we totally went the wrong direction, in case you're wondering. I figured that was going to be a thing that happened at some point. Also, Mariah's almost dead. Which I... Yep! Alright, we lost somebody. Where in the... Trying to figure out where I need to be versus where I am. Alright. I'm gonna find some better maps of this, and this is where we're going to pick up next time. Because I definitely need some better maps of this area. And I also need my mouse to be where I need it to be so that I can do this. Have you thought about Times of Love? Times of Lore Apple II before? What's Times of Lore? I have not heard of that. So I am interested and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter. Is Times of Lore like a game in like we're going to make a game that fills in the story between these other two games, because that's a thing that Square Enix is really good at. Is we're going to let's make a game. It's an action RPG. Okay. It's called Google please. Times of Lore. Wikipedia is a 1988 action role-playing game that was developed and published by Origin Systems for several platforms, including PC, Commodore 64, 128, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad, Atari, Apple II, NES, and Amiga. The game's story tells the kingdom of Aberanth, I'm trying to read, whose monarch, High King Balwin is disappearing. The dukes and barons are wrestling for power. Barbarians are starting to invade while monsters are playing the land. The player must assume the role of one of three heroes, choosing a barbarian, a knight, and I could be a Valkyrie? Sold. If I could play as a Valkyrie, sold. Like, it uses like the pre-U6. Yeah, I just Googled it. Yeah. I am super down with any game that lets me be a Valkyrie. I know it's not gonna be cool as the Asgard Valkyries from Thor, but dude, yes. Sold. Adding that to it. So let me write that down. To see if I can find an Apple II. No, I did not know about it. I don't know a lot about games that weren't educational for this platform. Most of the games that I had access to when I was a kid are stuff my dad could get a hold of, and my dad was a teacher, so we had mostly like mech stuff and Carmen Sandiego, and like we had a few. And about half of our games, like I know our copy of Karateka did not work because it was, it said cracked, but it didn't actually boot, so it wasn't cracked properly, or something happened when it got copied. I think we had Bruce Lee that worked. I know Beachhead 1 and 2 worked. I know we had Pac-Man that worked. We had a few others, but mostly I remember playing like Carmen, and I remember messing around in Fantavision, and I remember playing like various random mech stuff. There was one with bees where you had to like record like how the bee moved on the screen, and then you had to like remember it. It was there was one called Mazes of Rodantia that you were a mouse in a maze, and you had to like write stuff on chalk and like try to. It was very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, I did not have. We weren't getting like new, I didn't know. We got the thing when I was in 5th grade, and we also had an Atari and a Nintendo. So my parents kind of saw like the Nintendo was the games machine and the Apple II was the educational work machine. Which is fair. I mean, it was bad enough, we wanted every other Nintendo cartridge under the sun. But we mostly rented, but yeah, so no, I did not actually, there's a lot of stuff out there that I do not know about. I mean, I didn't know about Ultima until, I think the first time I ever heard Ultima was when a buddy of mine in college we were all like shocked how much money he spent to buy Ultima Online at the, I don't even remember, was it EB Games probably back in the 90s. Because we were in college and we're like, dude, that's a lot of money. But he was like super excited about Ultima Online. He's like, Ultima Online is gonna be cool. I'm like, what? He's like, how do you not know what Ultima is? Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I played Carmen Sandiego, and then I played Super Mario, and then I played more Super Mario. Time Silver's also on the NES. But yeah, I would rather. Yeah, that's the thing. If it was on the NES, if it was on the NES, and if Farmore or Giant Eagle had it to rent, that was how we got to play it. So, because I have more, we had more cartridges than I remembered, but we definitely, like, we never owned Tetris, we just rented it all the time. We rented Super Mario Brothers 3 a bunch, and then my parents that one we got for Christmas one year, but there were a lot of games that we played just, like, renting. Which is, which was, that was what you did. But yeah, so that is on the list of games to play because I kind of like playing these long form CRPGs. Like, this is kind of like, I enjoy this. It actually makes it a lot easier to stream because I don't really I have to come up with witty titles like Metal Gear Avatar, but I don't have to think about, okay, once I get a working disc image, I'm set. And that's perfect for me. So, but yeah, so added to the list. Oh, goodness. But I have to reboot this machine into the Windows partition because I'm not going to attempt to raid with people on GeForce Now. That would be stupid. It's a good game to play before U6. Okay, maybe we'll do that. And I want to get some practice in on 60 frames per second before I go into the Vault of Glass with my friends. So we're gonna leave it here. Let me see what's going on. Okay. So yeah, it looks like Amiga Bill is playing some sort of cool game as usual. And if my thingy would not have a free... Okay. Twitch, don't be like this. So yeah, that's good because I'm always looking for new things to stream. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for coming out. Are you doing the thing? Maybe, sort of. Oh, hi. Cat just came in. So now I'm distracted. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out and chatting and lurking. And we had a great discussion about Ultima games today. That was super fun. And rating and following and subscribing and lurking and all the cool things that you do. I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully I will get a chance to. Tomorrow I have the day off. Yay! So I will probably have a chance to go out and find some maps. So hopefully we'll be able to get through a dungeon tomorrow. That would be amazing. Twitch is being stupid, so what else is new? So we are just going to get this going, and as always, thanks for watching.